we'd like to thank you for coming today to this important announcement for everybody. It doesn't pertain just to the city of Springfield, but throughout the country. As we know, with today's modern technology, it's about convenience. Everybody's bombarded, and people often ask me what's different about my job. I've been in the job of mayor for about 5 months, and the greatest task I have is to manage my time. So I'm bombarded on every day, every minute of my time. You know, there's many a time where I'm driving along and my phone will go off, things of that nature, and that's what today's message is all about, is to take the time and prioritize the need to communicate with others. You know, in this modern age, a lot of times we get caught up in our day-to-day activities and don't focus on what's in front of us. And that's what we should do, is focus, whether it's at the dinner table or driving, we should focus on what's in front of us and cherish each moment that we have. So I really applaud AT&T and the partnership that they've had with the School District 186 as well as other high schools. They approached me about doing a It Can Wait text pledge, and for me, you know, it's a challenge because, you know, in the past I have you know, violated that rule, but that's something that I hold near and dear to my heart, that you should be an example to others, and I appreciate their leadership in that regards. And throwing down the gauntlet to me, you know, is a challenge, and I've accepted that. And I have 3 children, of course, all have their own cell phones. You know, one's 23, one's 20, and the youngest one's 15, getting ready to drive. And it's very important that they learn those good driving habits early on, because we are creatures of habit, and the sooner you learn not to text, the better. So I applaud School District 186, AT&T, the other high schools that are here, Lutheran High School, as well as the media. I know there's been partnerships with various media outlets to get the word out, so the more you can help in that regards, we'd really appreciate it. So with that, I will turn it over to Chris Warwick from AT&T.
Thank you, Mayor. And I'd like to thank Sister Margaret from SHG for being here.
That's my alma mater, and I forgot.
Superintendent Jennifer Gill from District 186, and Principal Glenn Rollins from Lutheran High School. On the streets today, too many people are looking at their phones instead of the road. It's happening on roads in our communities, and perhaps on the road you took when you came in to join us today. As we all know, texting while driving in the state of Illinois is against the law, but people continue to do it. That's why AT&T launched the It Can Wait campaign. We like to say, when it comes to texting and driving, it can wait. We're working to educate motorists, especially teen drivers, that no text is worth a life. Perhaps you've seen our It Can Wait ads on TV. They're pretty powerful. We're encouraged by the reaction to the campaign. To date, we have more than 7 million people who have taken the pledge to never text and drive. Anyone can do it at itcanwait.com, but there's still much work to do. So this year, our company is expanding the reach of the It Can Wait campaign to more than texting while driving. We all recognize the popularity of social media, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, just to name a few. But studies show nearly 4 in 10 people admit to posting on social media while driving. I'll say it again, 4 out of 10 people are posting on social media while they're driving. Meanwhile, texting while driving continues to be a major concern, as 75% of teen drivers say texting while driving is common among their friends. When it comes to teenagers, a key statistic to me is the study of the following. 78% of teen drivers say they're likely not to text and drive if their friends tell them it's wrong or it's stupid. Yes, 78% are less likely to do it if their friends tell them not to. So education and peer-to-peer influence is helpful to this important cause. Today, AT&T is asking for your help to spread the word, and we're asking the student leaders in the city of Springfield for their help. We're asking each of the high school student leaders today to take the word back to their schools and to present the message, it can wait. In this campaign, we can inspire others to keep their eyes on the road and not on their phone. I'll go ahead and turn it over to Ms. Gill. Thank you.
Thank you, and it is an honor to be here in a citywide effort alongside all of the schools across the Springfield area and the city of Springfield in delivering the It Can Wait message. 5 years ago, when this was launched, many of the smartphone functions that exist today were not even in existence. And so not only are we talking about texting and driving, we are talking about just smartphone usage in general, changing your phone, changing over from just regular Wi-Fi to Bluetooth so that you can talk on your phone while you're driving. The distraction of looking at your phone in any way, shape, or form can be something that can wait. So this message is what I hope to send alongside AT&T and the city of Springfield and all of the community leaders to making sure that we keep our students safe, not only here in the Springfield Public School area, in Sangamon County, but also across the United States of America. One other thing that we want to make sure that we understand is that 62% of our students keep smartphones in their reach. If we just put our phones somewhere where we can't reach them, we're going to be less likely to grab them and use them during the time that we are driving. So once again, that peer message, one-to-one, to put that phone away or to not use it or say, I'll text when I get there, those are the things that can help and ensure that all of our students are safe. This is an important day, not only because I'm here signing the It Can Wait message, but also my son stands behind me as a leader in one of the Springfield schools, and he and I will be signing that alongside one another together. It's not only my 2 children that I have at home that I worry about, or my 3 nephews and my niece that are nearby, but also all of my friends and relatives. This is not just for young people, but for people of all ages, because I think, as Mayor Langfelder pointed out, adults are just as guilty as this in texting our students while we know they are driving or while we're driving. So we need to make a difference, and hopefully, as I stand here, the 15,000 students that are in the Springfield Public Schools will take that challenge as well. Thank you.
Thank you. I think at this point, we're going to go ahead and, Mr. Martin? Go ahead, Principal Rollins.
Oh, sure. Just to echo what was said, again, isn't it great that these students will be the ones who will be leading us? How many times do you look around and see somebody looking down or doing something, and they're not teenagers, they're adults like us, so this will be a chance for them to show leadership, as we know students throughout this area are able to do, so that's an exciting thing. Thank you.
Okay, at this point, Chief?
Just to echo what's already been said is that this isn't just a teen problem. This is a problem for everyone. It doesn't matter the age. It happens every day, everywhere we go. And as I stated before, it's distracted driving as a whole. And a reminder just for everybody that handheld devices are illegal in Illinois. So it's not just a matter of texting, social media, et cetera. It's even just talking on your phone. And there's a lot of misunderstanding out there. People think it's okay to do it when you're stopped at an intersection, et cetera. And again, you know, the use of a handheld device is illegal in Illinois. So it's all about safety. It's not about convenience, it's about safety. It's about keeping our roads safe. We've all had that experience when you're driving down the road, and even if you're turning around to correct maybe your child in the back seat and you take your eyes off the road for a second, we've all had those close calls there. So again, it's about eliminating those close calls, eliminating risk, or limiting risk, and doing the right thing.
Any students want to say anything?
If you could come up and state your name and which high school you represent, and anything else you'd like to share with us?
Oh, sorry. I have to do that. I'm Bailey Gill. I'm the student council president at the Springfield High School.
My name is Janaea Brown. I'm the senior class president at Sacred Heart Griffin, and I'm going to be issuing a challenge to all Sacred Heart Griffiners to keep the phones away from them when they're driving.
Hello, I'm Heath Warren. I'm the class president at Springfield High School. I'm just going to try to use my mouth to get the word out to everybody at Springfield High School.
I'm Cheyenne Walker from Southeast, and I'm the senior class president.
I'm Michael Nilgis. I'm the senior class president at Lutheran High School, and I'm also going to challenge every Crusader at Lutheran High School to keep their phone at a distance when you're driving.
I'm Amber Salmons from Lanphier High School, and my goal is to issue a challenge to all my fellow Lions to make sure that we take this seriously and do not text and drive.
All All right, at this time, we're going to go ahead and just have the students and administrators and all the folks that spoke sign the pledge board, and we're going to leave that with the mayor just to remind him and to remind the citizens of Springfield. Very good. Not to text and drive. So, Sister Margaret, if you'll start us off.
We'll do like underneath both.
That's hard to do.
More than one way.
You did put your name on that, right? Not somebody else's?
That's right.
Okay. I want to thank everyone for signing the pledge. I want to thank Mayor Langfelter for his support and also for the students. And I guess we'll just open it up to any questions, if there's any questions about the campaign.
Mayor, you said you violated this policy in the past. Can you say how recently?
How recently? Oh, let's see. Well, it was before today. How's that?
Would that be in the future?
That's my intent. Yep. So I'm going to do my darndest. I think the best thing that I think Superintendent Gill brought it up is if you don't have it in your possession. I think that's the key, is not putting it on the front seat next to you. That's too convenient. You know, put it in the console or in a glove box, and that's what I intend to do. And one thing that I should say with my city phone, I know it. If you're driving, it locks off, so it won't work. It has a driving mode, so you should check the phone provider that you have, and it probably has a driving mode similar to an airport mode or what have you, and so it locks your phone off with regards to that. But for myself personally, on my personal phone, I do have the automated where you can speak, call somebody or what have you. But as far as texting, that's the best method, is put it away like Superintendent Gill suggested.
I'm looking at the board. I noticed there's one thing there's a common link here. It's all visual. Text, search, post, view. You have to look at it. Does this not apply to, say, phone calls where you have Bluetooth ready right there in the car, where you pick up the speaker, things like that? Is that not part of this kind of campaign? Saying don't use your phone to make a call, just don't use the search.
Right. Search. Studies have shown that even hands-free driving can be distracting as well. But you're just compounding that by viewing a text, email, post, tweet or anything like that. Posting selfies of yourself when you're you're at a light, or even if you're at a light. I mean, you need to be paying attention to the road 100% of the time, because even at those low speeds, things can happen, and even a low-speed collision can be detrimental to the driver and the person they hit, or vice versa.
So you're not saying don't make a call, you're just saying don't do this part of it?
Yes.
Chief, if you could come up and, when you issue a ticket, I had this discussion with my wife, if you're stopped at a stoplight or something, is that legal to text, or you need to pull on the side of the road? Or
Again, handheld devices while you're in operation of a vehicle is illegal. Doesn't matter if you pick it up to place a phone call or not. Talk on Bluetooth is allowed, so a hands-free device is allowed by law. But again, everything we do, as the mayor said, time management. There's so many demands on our time. Anything can be distracting. We've always had distracted driving to some aspect, whether it be, eating a sandwich, checking traffic, yelling at the kids in the back seat, whatever. There's always been distracted driving. But the phenomenon of technology, and in particular smartphones, has just that greater vibe. And we're also tied to our device that sometimes they think, or we think, we can't wait, and we can. It can all wait. Obviously, technology can help with some of this, with Bluetooth, et cetera. But not every vehicle has Bluetooth. Hopefully that's something the manufacturers look at, and maybe even the legislators to mandate that being a safety feature for all vehicles produced in the future. But it doesn't help because we can't all afford new cars either. So you're always going to have this. The bottom line is we have to take some personal responsibility for our own actions, and that means put the phones down while we're driving.
Any last questions?
Can I get one of those pens?
You sure can. But again, I'd just like to thank the administrators, Mayor Langfelder, and especially the students, because they're key in this. They're going to help us with this, and really their friends telling their friends is how they're going to get the message out. And no matter what that message is, kids communicating to other kids is really going to help us with this campaign. And again, I just want to point out this is not this is the AT&T campaign, but this is for all carriers, all cell phones. It's an epidemic. We need to make sure that we're keeping our families and our friends safe on the road. So thanks, everybody, today. Have a great day.